meron ng, I cannot mention the pharmaceuticals, the giants, pero meron na ho nakapaggumawa ng antibody. Yung antibody na hindi galing sa tao. Yung kasing yung antibody na mag-fight ang ano mo, ang sarili mong antibodies, tapos ma-overwhelm na yung kalaban, yan, gawa ng katawan mo. Mukhang ito sa basa ko, wala akong ginawa, hindi magbasa, makinig, inutusan ko sila, hindi ba na marunong ng ano, hanggang pindot-pindot lang ako. Meron ng Medecine antibody ang isang giant pharmaceuticals. Tapos naghahabulan sila. Sabi, by May, baka they would start to market it. Pabili na nila. Ang problema, sabi nga ni, we are on the last ladder. Ang muna niyan yung mga mayaman na, kasi marami yan kailangan. So as fast as they can really manufacture or farm out the product, just retain the copyright para magtulungan sila. Kung meron na yan, tapos makita ko na ginagamit ng tao, ililift ko. Total, kung magkasakit kayo, may antibodies naman tayo mabili. Ngayon, kung wala kang mabili, problema mo na yan. Kasi tapos na yung, I will lift the quarantine. Ngayon, paglabas ninyo, ganun pa man, I would still insist. Kasi sabi ng mga scientists dito, kinig ako. Hindi yung scientist sa TV yung sasalita na personal. Sekreto, ganun pa man. Mask, yung, ano yung akin? Ito. Ganito. Mask. Alcohol. Pati maghugas. Hindi na yung sabon na ordinaryo. Basta soap and water. Okay na yan. Alam mo, pag nagsama lang tayo, kaya natin ito. Kunting panahon na lang. Alam ko, igit na kayo na makalabas. Pag lumabas lang itong antibody na gawa nila sa labas, parang inumin mo, parang kung baga sa bakterya pa, antibiotic, sisirain niya. Kasi itong, wag na. Para mapagsabihin, mas scientist pa ako. The nature of a COVID, gusto ko sanang, baka sabihin ninyo, baka di ka naman doktor. Bahala na ng mga doktor mag-explain. Thing that's medical or medicine, you want to have the health assessment. I think it comes from the Department of Health. But unfortunately, until now, they're still debating on the efficacy of the rapid test we would like to buy. Alam mo, there is no FDA ruling yet because they cannot act on it without the assessment, health assessment of maybe the entire country before they would act on it, ang FDA, which I can understand. But yung assessment na galing sa DOH or a section of that department handling the assessment of the entire health spectrum, it's been there and nobody seems would like to act on it with ni Jiffy. Parang ano pa sila, dalaw-dalawang isip. And there's a rule that we cannot use public funds to buy medical supplies, medicines, without the FDA signal. So, there's na hostage yung mga rapid tests we would like to buy. I will take the risk. I will order the health department and everybody. In the meantime, private sector is doing it. Maybe we can take over someday or do it all together with your help. I am clearing the way by ordering the purchase. Total, walang FDA local. But what we are trying to buy outside is approved by the FDA, United States of America. So in a sense that almost all of what we eat by products of all sorts, pagka meron ng FDA approved, there's in the box FDA and galing Amerika, kumpante naman tayo niyan. As a matter of fact, I do not really believe that they would do more testing. Ganoon lang yan. So, pagka walang yung assessment galing doon sa baba sa DOH, hindi natin mabili. I'm clearing the way. I will ask Secretary Duque to talk to the people in charge, si Secretary Galvez, and they can proceed to buy it immediately, as fast as you can really do the procurement at this time. Take note of the fact that we are all in this, the entire world. We might not have the supply. And also my fear that kung nandyan yung antibody, of course the rich nations will get it first before we can. And that I placed a condition there na kung nandyan na yung antibody available na sa market dito and that's being sold in quantity, in numbers, then I'm inclined to maybe at that time lift the lockdown. So mga kababayan ko, ginawa namin lahat ito. One is that I really do not want to see a single Filipino dying of lalo na yung mga bata. So again, at the risk of being redundant or repetitious, again, I would like to say that go out and seek the hungry before they die. And for itong mga, actually, I do not know if it's still applicable. It's a poor man's standard. Nobody should be offended by this because that is what we have been using even in our speeches in public. Alam mo kasi, unfairly though, I don't know if it is the classification still good, pero ang ating society, in terms of wealth or what's the capacity to hold the money, ang number one is the class A, Group A, which are really the billionaires, the Ayalas and all of them. Good for them. And the second is class B, still the millionaires, but not as rich and not as powerful as class A. Then we have the C, class C. I don't know if this holds, if this will hold true until now. Ang class A, yun yung mga mayaman na nakapagbili kung kotse, bago, bahay. Ang class D, you have to divide this. Upper D, yung may mga trabaho at wala masyadong utang, at ito namang lower, class D, lower. Dalawa yan, division, na kailangan talaga ng tulong. At yung nagbabayad, I said that it was Governor Remulla who suggested it first. It was just also a prayer to government na this group or this class of people should be looked into and receive assistance. So I said we study and we might be able to produce the money. Sunny is doing his best, and I said, ang ano lang is we can still borrow, but pag wala na, then we start to, kung ano yung mga bagay-bagay natin. Kaya nga meron kang ano dyan to save for the rainy day. I mean, everything is almost gone, and there is nowhere a source that you can find. We can always start selling the properties. Yung sino yung makabili ng cultural center, parang palasyo yan. Pwede mong gawing palasyo, nandiyan ka sa trono. Then, marami yan. The whole of Dewi Boulevard, marami tayong lupa dyan. And it's itong the peripheral lands around PICC, pati yung cultural center. So, yan ang sinasabi ko. Ang problema is wala pang vaccine. That should be the number one cure, actually. But there's a glimmer of hope dito sa mga medisinang nagawa ng mga pharmaceuticals. Again, I repeat, ito yung antibody. It is not a vaccine because hindi naman ito kinuha ng tao. I really do not know. Might, pero little lumalabas doon sa data na binibigay dyan sa mga media outlets. Pero pag nandyan na yan, at siguro na tayo. So with that, I'd like to thank everybody. Still, my salute, my snappy salute goes to the health workers, mga doctor, nurses, and we will protect you. We will find a way of, pagkagabi na, and you are still far away from your home, kasi hindi naman you are not delivered or conveyed hanggang hagdanan. So ito lang magawa ko sa lahat. If you are still about a kilometer away, na malayo ka, at may makita ka ng pulis, parahin mo. Tumingin ka dyan sa gitna, at sabihin mo sa pulis, magpahatid ka. So, the PNP is put on notice that kung yung mga ganon, hindi naman stranded, there are few public motor vehicles running, at saka yung may mga franchises, most of them are also inside their houses or has taken off for a vacation. So the police should come in. Yung mga health workers, may card man yan na naglaklakad, tanungin ninyo kung kaano siya kalayo at pasakayin ninyo. Give them a lift and deliver them to the house. Galing terminal, hindi naman deliver yan tao por tao sa bahay. Bababa sa terminal, and if you feel that you have to walk, you really have to walk. And if you feel tired or just want to go easy, you flag down any police military or police, and my order is this, give them a lift. Tumulong kayo sa kapwa-tao natin. These guys are important in our fight because without them, all is lost. So again, I ask for everyone's cooperation. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
At dito na nga po natatapos ang ating video. At kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa aking channel, ay huwag kalimutan na mag-subscribe at pindutin at kalimbangin ang notification bell para maging updated kayo sa aking mga susunod na videos. Bye-bye!